Hi everyone, this is Leslie from the Playa Center of Pittsburgh, helping to make some video reminders for our clients of extension. Extension is our spine moving in two directions. Okay, there's a lot of ways we could talk about that in the studio. Two-way stretch, length of the center, the ability to get ourselves upright when we're standing, extension. So in order to lengthen my body upwards, I do need to be able to ground myself into my base. Okay? So let's look at a couple things. So come onto your mat so that your back hip joints are distributed well, and then connect your body into the floor. Organize through your chest and arms, so you feel like everything is status quo. Nice, great base. So take a breath. And in order for my body to become longer, I need to connect my base. Okay, so I need to be able to move my center into the back of my seat and into the base of my hip at my seat. So I really want to feel a good connection from my heels to my sits bones. And I want to feel like my pelvis is balanced all the way into the back hip joints this way. Okay, so the back of the sacrum. So starting to play with that, I'm going to roll the hips upwards, the spine to the mat. And then I'm going to arch the hips towards the floor, reaching the tailbone out and letting my back arch. Right, see my back? So I'm going to go from one into the next. Rolling through my center and letting my back find a natural arch. Okay, like I said, for us to be able to make our body longer, we're going to need to move the base of our body. Okay, so I'm going to start the work here. Awesome. All right, second part. So keep the base of you even. So you are rooting into the base of the hips, right? And to the back of the hips. Feel like your weight is fully distributed into your strong base. Remember that you might have to adjust your legs to enable that to happen. Okay? So our arm works, we've been really working on those through the summer, absolutely, to start to understand how we make ourselves longer. I'm going to keep my back connected and take my shoulders around my upper body so that they're stable, right? See the blades kind of fitting onto the mat nicely. Work in progress for me. Exhaling, my arms reach from my waistline, deepening, connecting in my body. And then my arms come upwards. They lower towards the height of my center as I keep the shoulders nice and stable. So as I go overhead, I'm really visualizing that I'm longer. Feel yourself lengthen. Tips of the fingers away from the root of the shoulder, and crown of the head away from the tailbone, right? Or even better, both sits bones pressing into the mat against the stability of the shoulders. Same idea. Wrapping your shoulders around you, wrapping the hips into the floor. You can kind of see that length. All right. So taking your arms overhead, we're going to combine some things. Let your back arch. Now lift up your bottom. And then as you slide your waistline into a good connection to your seat, find your shoulders wrapping around you and lower your body in the floor. Press into your seat as you support your body. Two directions. Feel your whole back get stronger, more wide in the back muscles, rooted as well as long. All right, arms coming up. Little pause, regroup, make sure you're using your feet, that foundation clean, and we'll do that twice. Inhale. let your spine move into an arc. Lift up your bottom, okay? Connect the middle so it feels like the tailbone is pulling to the feet. You see me shaking. Oh, so deliciously great. And then I'm going to lower into the mat. My bottom lowers the same time, my back ribs, and I'm going to stay long, 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 pressing, 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 making everything fill in and coming up. Awesome. One more time. Reaching. Extend your middle. Let your back arch. Lift up your bottom. Now, adjust the middle so your back ribs widen like you're pulling a sheet of fabric across the back ribs. I have to lift my arms to do that. Watch the shoulders don't round forward. Keep the shoulders connected. Find the roots of your seat. Oh, there's my roots. You see it come in. And I'm going to lower and press my roots into the floor as I keep my body long. And then I return up. All right. So that's one way to work on your extension. All right. That last exercise is from workshops from Kathy Ross Nash this summer. She calls it TikTok. I particularly love it because I think it's genius to get people to free their hip up and start to get the back muscles with the idea of that arch. Sometimes backs are very resistant to move into those ranges. Right? So I think it's just fabulous how she combines that. She's so smart. If you like this video, please share it with someone who could benefit. All right. Any questions? Contact us at the studio. We love to hear back from you. Bye.